Your body is an astonishingly busy place. Right now, as you sit here reading this, trillions of tiny living things are going about their business inside you. Most of them are helpful, but some are not. These are the germs, the microscopic troublemakers like bacteria and viruses. They are everywhere, on your hands, on the doorknob you just touched, even floating in the air you breathe. They are constantly looking for a way inside your body. It's a bit like a castle that is always under siege from an invisible army. These invaders want to find a warm, comfortable place to live and multiply, and your body is the perfect five-star hotel for them. Imagine you're playing outside and you get a small cut on your knee. To you, it's just a tiny scrape. But to a gang of bacteria, it is a wide-open gate. They rush in, excited to explore this new world. Or maybe someone near you sneezes. A fine mist, carrying millions of virus particles, shoots through the air. You breathe some of it in. The viruses don't waste any time. They latch onto the cells lining your nose and throat, looking for a way to get inside and start their takeover. It's a silent, unseen invasion that happens more often than you could possibly imagine. A constant battle that begins without you even noticing. These germs are incredibly single-minded. Their only goal is to make more of themselves. A single bacterium can divide and become 2. Then those 2 become 4, and then 8, and so on. In just a few hours, one little germ can have millions of descendants, all causing a ruckus inside you. Viruses are even more cunning. They can't multiply on their own. Instead, they act like tiny pirates, hijacking your own cells and turning them into virus-making factories. They force your cells to stop doing their normal jobs and work only on producing more viruses, which then burst out to infect even more cells. The sheer number of these potential invaders is mind-boggling. They have been on Earth for billions of years, far longer than we have. They are masters of survival. They have evolved countless clever tricks to get past your defenses and set up camp. Some bacteria can swim with tiny tails. Some viruses have special keys that unlock your cells. It's a relentless, never-ending assault. But here is the amazing part. Most of the time, you don't even get sick. That is because your body has an equally mind-boggling, incredibly sophisticated defense system. The moment those germs get in, the battle has already begun. Your body isn't just waiting around to be attacked. It has brilliant frontline defenses, a bit like the high walls and moat of a castle. Your first and best defense is your skin. It's a tough, waterproof barrier that covers you from head to toe. As long as it isn't broken, most germs simply can't get through. They can land on your skin, but they are stuck on the outside. Your skin also produces oils and sweat, which can make it a rather unpleasant place for many types of bacteria to live. It's a simple, yet wonderfully effective shield against the constant barrage of microscopic foes trying to invade your personal space. But what about the openings, like your mouth, nose, and eyes? Your body has a clever plan for those too. These areas are protected by a sticky, slimy substance called mucus. It might seem a bit gross, but mucus is one of your best friends in the fight against germs. When you breathe in dust and germs, they get trapped in the mucus lining your nose and airways. In your stomach, powerful acids create a deadly environment that destroys most germs that you swallow with your food or drink. It's like a treacherous acid pit waiting for any unwary invader. These are the first lines of defense, working tirelessly to stop trouble before it can even start. Let's say a few clever germs managed to sneak past the walls and the traps. Perhaps they entered through that cut on your knee. The moment they cross the line, they trigger an alarm. Damaged cells at the site of the cut release special chemical signals. It's the body's equivalent of sounding a giant siren and flashing red lights. These signals shout, "Help! We have intruders in the leg sector." This alarm does 2 things. First, it tells the nearby blood vessels to widen, which is why a cut often gets red and swollen. This allows more blood to flow to the area, bringing reinforcements for the coming fight. This initial response is called inflammation. It's a sign that your body knows something is wrong and is already taking action. The area might feel warm and a bit sore. That's just the hustle and bustle of your body's emergency services arriving on the scene. The chemical alarms draw in the first wave of defenders, a type of white blood cell that is always on patrol. They are the police force of your body, constantly checking for trouble. When they get the signal, they rush to the site of the invasion, ready to confront the enemy and figure out just what kind of trouble they are dealing with this time. Now the real battle begins. Arriving at the scene are the foot soldiers of your immune system, the white blood cells. There are many different types, each with a special job. The first to arrive are often the neutrophils. Think of them as the brave but slightly reckless frontline troops. They are kamikaze fighters. They rush in and swallow up as many germs as they can. They are so aggressive that they often die in the process, but they take a lot of the enemy with them. The pus you sometimes see in an infected cut is largely made up of the remains of these heroic, fallen neutrophils, and the germs they destroyed. Following close behind are the big eaters, the macrophages. The word macrophage literally means big eater, and that is exactly what they do. They are like the cleanup crew and heavy artillery all in one. They move slowly but deliberately, engulfing and digesting germs, dead cells, and other debris from the battle. They are absolutely essential for cleaning up the mess and containing the invasion. Macrophages also play another incredibly important role. After they swallow a germ, they take a piece of it and display it on their outer surface. This is like taking a photo of the enemy to show to the generals. These generals are another type of white blood cell, the lymphocytes. There are two main kinds that run the show: T cells and B cells. When a macrophage shows a T cell, the piece of the captured germ, the T cell identifies it as a foreign invader. This is a crucial moment. The T cell becomes activated and takes command of the entire battle. It starts giving orders, multiplying rapidly to create a whole army of specialized cells. Some T cells become helper T cells, which coordinate the attack, while others become killer T cells, which hunt down and destroy any of your own body cells that have been infected by viruses. The helper T cells also send signals to the B cells. The B cells are the body's weapons factories. Once activated, they begin to produce millions of tiny Y-shaped proteins called antibodies. These antibodies are custom-made to fit perfectly onto the specific germ that is causing the infection. They flood the bloodstream and latch onto the invaders. This does a couple of things. Media group: antibodies neutralizing bacteria or virus under microscope, immune cells marking pathogens, a stock, distribute equally. It can stop the germs from being able to infect other cells, and it also marks them for destruction, making it much easier for the macrophages and other killer cells to find and eat them. It's an incredibly coordinated and powerful counterattack. While the cellular army is fighting, your whole body might get involved in the war effort. You might develop a fever, for instance. A fever can feel unpleasant, but it's actually a clever defense strategy. Many bacteria and viruses find it harder to multiply when your body temperature is higher. At the same time, the higher temperature can help your own immune cells work faster and more effectively. So, a fever is your body turning up the heat on the invaders. Similarly, things like sneezing and coughing are not just symptoms. They are your body's way of forcefully ejecting germs from your airways, trying to get them out. Eventually, thanks to the tireless work of your white blood cells and antibodies, the battle is won. The germs are wiped out, the debris is cleared away by the macrophages, and your damaged cells begin to repair themselves. The inflammation goes down, your fever breaks, and you start to feel better. The war is over, but your immune system is not finished yet. It now has a very important final task to complete. It needs to remember the enemy. You see, winning the battle is great, but preventing future wars with the same invader is even better. After the infection is cleared, some of the specialized T cells and B cells that were created for the fight don't die off. Instead, they stick around for a very long time, sometimes for your entire life. These are called memory cells. They patrol your body for years, carrying a perfect memory of the germ they just defeated. They are like veteran soldiers who know the enemy's face. If that same type of bacteria or virus ever tries to invade your body again, these memory cells will recognize it instantly. They don't need to wait for alarms or for macrophages to show them a picture. This memory allows your immune system to launch a response that is incredibly fast and powerful. The memory cells immediately start multiplying and producing the exact right antibodies to fight off the invader. The attack is so swift and overwhelming that the germs are usually wiped out before they can multiply enough to make you feel sick at all. This is what we call immunity. It is why you usually only get chickenpox once. Your body has fought the battle, won the war, and learned its lesson, creating a living memory that keeps you safe and sound, day after day.